Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Melanie and welcome to my channel. So you guys, I am bringing you my first Halloween look this year. I wasn't sure if I was gonna put any Halloween makeup look just because, I don't know, I'm not good at Halloween makeup look. I know I want to learn so much more about detailing and shadowing and just making your whatever look you're doing come to life more realistic. I was inspired by Jordan Hunt and Made You Look by Lex. Those two are so amazingly talented, guys. If I had just an inch of their talent, I would be so happy. But I think my voodoo doll is not so bad, but you guys let me know what you think. So I wanted this voodoo doll to be my own voodoo doll. So I decided to add a little bit of stubbing coming out of the stitches. So I just took cotton ball and I just, place it on the spaces that I left out on my stitchings. So it looks like, the stitches burst open and we have some stuffings coming out. Creating this look is so tedious, guys. The detailing, the shadowing it's a lot of work. So if you guys are gonna recreate this for Halloween, make sure you give yourself a lot of time because it's a lot of work. This video is gonna be a voiceover just because it's easier for me to just be on a zone and do my thing with creating this look or recreating this look. Just give this video a thumbs up if you think I did okay with this look, and also make sure you guys subscribe to my channel and join our little MJ crew. So if you guys want to see how I created this voodoo doll, then just keep on watching, guys. So you guys, I wanted a blank canvas, so I decided to conceal my brows. I just use Elmer glue stick. I just pinned them down with the glue and then I set them with a loose powder, and then I went over that with an orange skin corrector. Is that what it's called? And then I used a thick concealer to conceal the brows even more, and then set that with a loose powder again, and then I pressed a powder that is my skin tone to conceal the brows even more. And then I wanted a light layer of foundation. I wish I had a light brown body paint or a foundation that is darker than my skin tone. That would have been better. So I just applied that down to my neck as well because we're gonna be creating art on our chest as well, so make sure you bring it down all the way to your neck. So whatever we do on our face, we will definitely drag it down to our neck. I set that with the same powder that we use on our brows. So I don't have those sea sponge, so I just use what I have at home, which is this little SpongeBob sponge, and then I ripped that in half, and now I am just using a dollar store bronzer, and I just wanted a lot of texture on my skin. We're trying to go for more like a texturized skin. I mean, burlap, it has like little lines, but this is as close as we'll get. So I just applied that heavily on where I would usually contour first, and then I dabbed that all over my face. You can go as dark as you want, you can go as light as you want with this. I applied a lot around my eyes to get that ready for our button eyes later. So I just brought that down all the way to my neck as well. As you guys can see, the edges of the sponge just gave a lot of texture to my skin, so I'm really happy how that is turning out. And then I took a very light foundation. I wanted to highlight a little bit under my eyes just so we have more dimensions there. I bought this little body paint palette on Amazon, and then I took the brown and I just start sketching where I wanted the line for my stitches. Of course, we want the line across our cheeks. I wanted the line for my neck. Now just creating my heart. I left out a little bit of spaces on some of the stitching. I will be putting white paint on those spaces to make it look like we have stuffings coming out. And then I wanted a line across my shoulder as well. And then I just took a brown shadow. I just used my BH Cosmetics palette and I just applied that to the existing line that we already have and dragged the color a little bit to give our line a little bit of shadowing. And then I wanted the line to be a little bit darker, so I just took the black paint and I just went over all the lines. And the same thing, I took a black shadow and just pulled from that black paint to intensify our shadowing. You guys, this look is so tedious. It's so much work, so much shading, so much detailing. So if you guys are gonna wear this out for Halloween, make sure you give yourself at least 3 hours to work on this, because if you want this as realistic as you can, you want to take your time with this. And then I took the white on that body paint and I just highlighted the lines where it kind of curves up, so it gives the illusion of, you know, that's more out than the other. And of course we gotta color our heart red. And now I am just creating my pen. You guys can make your pen as small as you want, as big as you want. You can put as many pins as you want on your heart or anywhere in your body. So I'm just doing the same thing, just adding a little bit of white to show dimension. And now I'm taking that brown again and I'm just creating a shadow for my pen. And now for the tedious part, I'm just taking the white paint again and I am just creating my stitching. So I just did random lines and X. You can make this as big as you want, as small as you want, or you can space this out more. Now I just took the bronzer that I used all over my face and a pencil brush and I just start dabbing it on the end of all my stitching, just to make it look like there's a holder where our stitchings are coming in and out. And then I changed brush because this one is just so much better. It just showed more. And then I took a little tiny lip brush and black shadow in the palette and my BH Cosmetic palette, and I just went over all of the edges again and the ends of our excess and line. I think it gave it a bit more dimension. It made the stitching pop out more. I hope I made my stitching look as real as I can. So just go over all your excess and your lines again. Like I said, this is very tedious work. Make sure you go across your lines and your excess too, not just the end of your stitching. As you guys can see, like some of my lines look like it's popping out, or you know, it's like coming out. And then I wasn't happy with how white my stitching, so I just went over that with the white body paint again. For the excess, I just went over just the top of the excess to make it look like they overlap each other. and I just painted the inside of those spacing white. Like I said, I wanted to make it look like stitchings are coming out of that. And guys, this is where it went downhill for me. I guess I skipped school when they were teaching us how to do a circular shape because I just couldn't do circle on my eyes. It was so hard, guys. By the way, I didn't use the body paint with this. I used my own gel liner just because the body paint is oil based, so it was sliding around on my skin. I just struggled with these button eyes. They make it look so easy when they do it on their videos, but it is difficult, guys. So I just filled that in with the gel liner, and then I will also set this with a black eyeshadow, just, you know, we don't get creasing because I mean we do have hooded eyes, so it will still fold and crease on me. And make sure you line your waterline and also tight line as well. Guys, this is so hard to do. Like the 4 little buttons, as you guys can tell, my paint was just bleeding through my skin and it was so annoying. So I was so frustrated, guys. And then I just highlighted my buttons to make it more realistic, I guess. And then I decided I wanted to make my lips look more deadish, I guess, so I just concealed it and I applied a black shadow, and then I darkened up my skin even more. So you guys, this is my voodoo doll. I hope you guys enjoy this Halloween makeup look, and like always, I will catch you on my next one. Bye, guys.